So we got Andy bringing hay this morning. Took time yesterday morning and this morning to pull the plastic that I had left here out of the way. So got 2 piles over in the drive, and I think there's 3 piles on this side of the drive. There's one in there, I think there's one on up, and then there's one here. It's all ready for Andy. Looks like somebody got a new wrapper. An Anderson. I heard something about maybe a flat tire. Completely broke the bead. Ain't good. See, he's got a couple lug nuts out. There's a lug nut laying there. And we've still got a good majority of our hay out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There's about 33 bales sitting here that need wrapped. This stuff is super duper wet right now. Let's take a close look at it. It's the alfalfa mixture. Smells kind of rank right now, but I'm sure come winter this is going to be some amazing stuff. So what we ordered this year was 100 of these. 100 wet wrapped alfalfa bales. Looks like we had a mishap down here with this one. Let's go check it out real quick. Still need to go check the cows. I'm anticipating a calf like any single day. Yeah, this one like blew apart. Wonder if this is a freebie. I hope. Boy, look at that stuff. Isn't that nice? It smells good. Yeah, we had a blowout here. So we'll go check the cows, and maybe by then the hay wrapper guy will be back here fixing his tire so we can get these wrapped, because I'm almost positive there's rain coming around noon, and it's 8 a.m. right now with 30 bales not in plastic. Alright, so the plan today is to check the cows, make sure there's no calves this morning, in which I'm hoping there is, and then we're going to move the cows out of the hill field and across the creek into the no name. Are you alone? No babies? You're a good girl too, Casey. Well, all these ladies standing around. Not looking good for the new additions to the farm today. Let's just finish checking, just to confirm. It's always a good idea to check the whole paddocks that the cows have, because one cow could slip away from the herd to go have her baby. So let's cruise to the top of the hill and make sure there's nobody up there real quick. And would you look at that? Calving season has officially kicked off. So we got the Y-Tech tagger here, and on one side I've got labeled H, and on this side it's wore off, but this is labeled B. So we've got bull on this side, heifer on this side. You know, I've had these cows for quite a long time, and most of them are used to me, but I still to this day practice patience. I don't put a whole lot of pressure on them. I mean, there was times that I probably could have just grabbed this calf and did what I had to do, but I try to be respectful to the mama, to the calf. You know, I've got to work with this calf and mom, well, the calf for another year, the mom for years to come. So Take your time. Now it just so happened I have 2 yearling steers in this herd, and they're very curious about this newborn. And you can see they cut mama off and kind of acted as a gate, and I was able to swoop in and get the calf tagged. Mission complete. We have heifer calf number 1 on the farm. Next goal, to work on getting the cows moved. To give you a little preview on what it's like moving a newborn. Let's see if it comes down off the hill with mama. What happens is that newborn, well, it's tired. It's just born. You'll be doing a lot of sleeping the next week or 2. So it's probably laid down, and mama's got to get it to move, or she'll just leave it thinking she's got access to go back to it, when really she doesn't. So I guess let's cruise on in there and see if we can get mama to bring the baby down. Go, kid. By far, the hardest thing about being a cow-calf operation and doing daily paddock moves is keeping everyone together. You'll find that some cows have no problem leaving the calf behind because they believe in their mind that they're going to have access to come back. And that is not how this system works. When they're moved, there is no access back. So it can be very stressful at times on the farmer to make sure that the calf is with the cow when everyone moves. So when you have several calves and several cows, this can become very stressful at times. Just got to keep your cool, keep moving forward. And I've noticed if you show up in the morning when the babies are drinking and on their feet, that's when I have my best luck moving the herd. Alright, so today we're moving through the sunshine and we're going to our no name, and the herd knows the routine. So you can see they've clearly moved around to the gate. They're waiting for me to open it. So let's get that in motion and we'll get the herd moved across the creek and come back for the baby and calf. Alright, so let's get across the creek, spin around real quick so we can get a good shot of the herd coming into the no-name pasture in their first paddock. All right, now let's go back and see if Mama and the calf are still where I left them and get them moved over with the herd. You'll find that that's where cows feel safest, is when they're with the herd. So that's where Mama wants to be. She's just in a little situation where she's not going to leave her calf to join the herd. So it's up to me to push them both that direction and give them some guidance. Let's go, kid. Come on. Follow Mama, girl. There you go. You know, you think about it, she's just a few hours old, and I'm forcing her to walk a good quarter mile. So it's pretty amazing, really. Now we're coming up on this creek crossing, and I've got plenty of experience at this point, and I can tell you that newborns do not like creeks, even if they are only a couple inches deep. To them it looks like a river and they're going to die. So this is where it gets a little iffy. I've experimented with many different ways of doing this. I've closed this gate behind me so that the calves can't go back, but what happens is a lot of times they get spooked and they'll shoot through that tensile wire on the side, or they'll try and go back into the pasture where they were, just because this river in front of them, well, they could die. So the situation always varies when it comes to newborns and crossing this creek. And that may have looked like Mama wanted to kill me right there, but that isn't the case. She just wanted to make sure her calf was safe. Now at the point where the cow and the calf have just moved and they're entering into the new paddocks or the new pasture, that's a very rewarding feeling, especially when you've done this with several mamas. It takes a lot of coordination, a lot of things to keep in mind and focused on. It's almost like conducting an orchestra. All right, so I got one thing to do before I leave, and that's make a note of a calf. And we use the Google Keep app to do so. And I also include a picture of the calf and Mama, so I need to get that picture before I leave. I try to get Mom and calf to both face the camera when I take the picture, and this helps for identification. You got the mom's tag, you got the calf's tag, it's all right there in a single photo. I'm able to share this information with the people or the guy that I'm partnered with in this operation, so he can see when his cows have calves, who's calved, who hasn't calved, all that information right here in one app. When I returned to the front of the farm, the tire had been fixed on the hay wrapper and he was getting ready to finish up the job. He explained that overnight one guy ran after a jack but forgot to grab a can of ether, and at that point it was like 2 a.m. so he decided to call it a night. Don't worry though, this will take me about 25 minutes and I'll have it all wrapped. I had to run to town, and when we came back I had groceries to put away, and it was looking dark on the way home from town. But while putting the groceries away, this is what happened. Boy, I sure hope he got that wrapped. Boy, it put the rain down in buckets. We needed it though. Yeah, good. He got it all wrapped. He is done and gone. Awesome. So it feels really good to have the wrapped hay on the farm and ready for winter. Now all we got to do is manage to get our dry bales to mix with the feeding of the wet hay. As far as calving, since I started to edit this video, we are now on our 4th calf, and the 5th calf could come at any moment. So calving season has definitely kicked off. If you have any questions or comments about anything you've seen in this video today, be sure to leave them in the comments section below. If you'd like to see more of my content, be sure to subscribe, hit that little bell so you can be notified when new content comes out. And if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. And yeah, I appreciate it, folks. I really do. And I hope you enjoy these videos, and we'll see you on the next go round. Thanks for watching Grazing Acres Farm.